Live from Crawford Studios, CC and NJ Guy podcast. How is everybody?
What's up,
my fellas? How you doing, gentlemen?
So, if anybody's watching the video, they're gonna notice this looks a lot different than it looked before.
Yeah,
because we have upgraded to CC and NJ Guy 3.0, as I say. 1.0 is just the audio, 2.0 is video, and now we're doing multicam. So
yeah,
we're good.
we chilling like a village.
Yeah,
good stuff.
and,
Yes.
It'll
So
be fun when we have guests on too.
full frontal view.
And we
from
invested
each of
in
us.
some new software, so when we have
Yeah.
guests on, it's going to look just like this. They're going to be just a fourth person
Mhm.
Yep.
to
Yeah.
join us.
Yeah,
Fourth
which is
camera.
cool.
Yeah.
I get to change up my background and
Yeah.
put different things and people. Oh, I'm getting the. I always say Jimmy Kimmel and Fallon. Here we come. I'm
Oh,
gonna put them right here, bro. I'm gonna put them right here
Yes.
next to me.
yeah.
That's gonna be my next
Yeah.
one for the
Oh,
new
that's
year.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
going to
hey,
be
guys.
awesome.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, God.
I love it. Can't wait. Hell yeah. Yeah. So going with our idea of sticking with the
Well, yeah, holidays.
with the holidays.
We're in the month
So-
of December now,
I
and
know it's freaking great, isn't it?
right?
See, this is what I'm saying. Now I'm ready for Christmas. Not
Right.
back in November
I
when it was
I know.
Thanksgiving.
I know.
Now I'm ready. So
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yes, I can't wait,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You guys set up
Yeah.
already? You guys are
Oh,
like
my wife takes care of everything.
Well, I mean,
Like,
as
this,
far
we're
as-
doing this one for that one. We're doing that. I'm like, perfect. Everything's great.
We set up.
If
yeah.
I had to do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to do it, I could do it. But most of the time, it's just better. That
Right.
she just does it anyway.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I still buy gifts, but not on the level that she's at, because she's like at everybody.
Well, you're right. So she does everybody's real shopping. You get like the little stuff for
Like,
her,
her
for
or
maybe like something extra for the
son.
kids or something like
Yeah,
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And Tom, you didn't get a chance to finish the outdoors.
Oh, man, yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna pay attention. I hate to go with like consensus, but if everybody else is doing it, is what because everybody put up their I can't stop saying Halloween. I love Halloween so freaking much.
Well,
Everybody started putting up their Christmas decorations the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I got the same mentality you do. It's not going up till after Thanksgiving.
right.
Well, I should have put it up anyway, just the outdoor decorations, because it was like raining the next weekend. This
Right.
weekend it's snowing,
Right.
and we managed to get like a couple up like this Monday, but it was like the temperature like dropped in a
Yeah,
flash.
oh, wow.
So I was like, we
quick.
put up like 4 or 5 inflatables, and we're like, all right, let's go in. We're gonna finish this another day, and then it's
Right.
Well, did you do
every
it?
day's
I
been
was
like
already wearing the long johns, man.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah. We're in freaking
Yeah.
thermals right now. It was
hell
cold
yeah,
outside.
hell yeah.
But did you take and decorate some of your Halloween stuff that was outside into Christmas stuff? 'Cause I know
Oh,
one of them you said
yeah.
that you putting the Santa Claus hat on the skeleton, I think.
Yeah. So we got
Right.
Bobby Bones, as
Right,
I
Bobby
mentioned
Bones.
before. He's got the Santa hat on, and then we have the from Nightmare Before Christmas. Our wreath is the haunted
Oh,
wreath with
oh,
the
nice.
yeah.
Yes, man. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
See, I love it. And that's what I did. Cause dude, I went to the
Mhm.
store. I went to go find a giant hat for my jack-o'-lantern that I got set in my front seat.
Yeah,
They don't have a big enough one, bro. So my feelings are kind of hurt.
The jack-o'-lantern's
yeah,
got a big
because
head.
it's a big
well,
dome.
no. So
it's a
got,
pumpkin head,
Well, he's got like the pilgrim hat on now, right? So I need something
Right.
that's gonna be able to get that can tuck in that hat. But there's nothing like I need it, bro. If it's like a 536 size hat, I needed like a 4. I mean a 6. So just I can
Yeah.
stuff everything into
Right.
that, and it'll sit just right on his head. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna have to figure out something real quickie because I mean we only got a few weeks till Christmas, so I gotta come up with something really, really groovy
Right.
and make that happen. But yeah, it's great. I said now the Christmas lists are already in. No, I'm lying. I'm missing 2, and 2 people Christmas list. So with that, they're just gonna get nothing. They ain't getting shit. Now I'm lying. I'm not gonna. I get them something, but it's gonna be something I want them to get now. So yeah, but
Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't do a lot of the shopping, but I know the specific things I need to get for the close
Right.
people, like my wife, my kids, or
Right, yeah,
grandchildren, or whatever
definitely.
like that.
yeah,
So, and I already got, I think I already got one of my grandchildren something already. It was like a good learning toy, help out. It was fun at the same time kind of
Right.
thing. So that's the kind of stuff I'm looking at. And then, of course, Tanya, I got her whatever she likes, and
mm-hmm.
she does the same thing for me. We pretty much already know what we're getting. but we still go through the whole
Right.
wrapping and everything, and
Tradition.
just to do it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. How about you, Tom? You got everybody stuff
It's
you got
always
to
fun
get?
to open
Any
presents.
what?
Hell yeah. You got everybody you got to get? You get
Yeah. We
Santa Claus went and got
gotta
Chase
turn
his
this around.
stuff and
I mean, like I said, Tara and I, we don't exchange gifts.
You don't?
And no, because you know what it was? When we first moved in together, we're like, yeah, we're doing joint checking account, even though we weren't even engaged yet. We were just boyfriend and girlfriend living together, you know.
Right.
We're like, we're gonna do joint checking account. It's just easier because I don't want to have to say, oh, you pay for this, I pay for that. It just
Right.
so we did that, and then we're like, well, gifts are kind of stupid now because like
you know
it's
you
like
spent it.
it's almost like I'm buying it myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we're like,
yeah.
you know. So what we do is we go out for a nice meal. We like do a date night, like a baller date night. Kinda, you know, we're like,
Got
oh, we're gonna order, you
I'm
know,
going to Taco Bell, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're upgrading from Taco Bell to Chipotle. Yeah.
Over here.
No, we go to like a nice restaurant.
Right.
We order lots of appetizers, desserts.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you
just
take
go
Chase,
to town.
or you like give him some Benadryl and leave him home?
No.
Like,
yeah. Nah, it's just a date night. You know,
That's cool.
so
That's
we do
good.
a
I
date
didn't
night.
think
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
see,
good.
so my little thing is that, well, my problem is that
Yeah.
Christmas, and then second week of January is the wife's birthday.
So
You
you
know?
got
Yeah,
double
yeah.
whammy.
So
So you
I-
got to split it up.
But so I have to split it up. And
My
same
son
thing
is
with-
in December.
See, but my
I
son
hope so.
Jason, his birthday is the 1st, January 1st. He's a New Year's baby.
Right.
So it's Christmas and then New Year's right there.
Gotcha.
So, you know, yeah. At least the other two, well, oh, no, yeah, because Maggie and I are in October. Samantha and Andrew are in the beginning of September, middle week of September.
Right.
And wife and Jason are January. So they're closer to the Christmas shit. I'm like, dag nabbit. And like, we don't want no one big gift. We're gonna have to. I'm like, well, check this out. You're lucky you're getting something. No, I'm kidding. You know, I go all out. I don't go all out, but I try to
Right.
do, you know, make them as, you know, try to get them the stuff that I've heard them speak on and
Have you-
such. So.
Yeah. Have you ever always stayed in one place for Christmas, or you always go somewhere different? You travel, you go to, or is it always the same every year?
So
Like, you know, this
it's
person's house, that person's
when I was a
house, all
kid,
that.
we used to kind of like travel back and forth and stuff like that. And not so much like out of state, just different neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as I've gotten older, basically stayed in the same area, you know? Well, yeah, when the kids were growing up, it was basically stayed in the same area.
Yeah, for me, like, it was just like all my family lived in state. So like we never really traveled for that. The only family I did have that I was out of state. The one time we went to my grandmother's house and she lived in Florida, and we were like, oh, well, you know, she was like an hour and a half from Disney. We went because she lives in Ocala. We went to you know, we went one year for like Disney. I think we were there on like New Year's Eve at Magic
Whoa.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
They must have did fireworks and all of that.
It was cool, but it was a fucking shit show. Oh my god, it is the crowded. It is the most crowded at Disney during the holidays,
Really?
by far, higher than the summer. I've never seen it that crowded in my life before.
That makes sense.
Like
It's
it's
Christmas
holidays
and the whole magic
are
thing,
like
Disney.
yeah,
Yeah. I've
Disney,
never been
and
for the holidays.
we didn't think it was gonna be. So like you're in like for a shock because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it'd be like, oh, there's probably not gonna be a lot of people because people are doing, you know, whatever. No, some people like that's their destination for the holidays.
That's crazy. I never even thought
Yeah.
about that. I didn't think it was gonna
Yeah.
be that kind of crowded.
And
That,
people are off from school. It's a good time, you know. But
Man.
I mean, good. It's a time when you could bring a family there, you
Mhm.
know. And if you don't have a lot of family, or you're just like, you know, you go to, it's decent, but it's just so crowded.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right, I can imagine.
and that's
gotta be
before. And
nuts.
I went. That was before they did fast passes and all that. So
Right.
you had those.
Yeah.
long
I was there.
lines, you know.
Oh no, we didn't go to Disney. We went to. I went to. What is the other one in Florida? The other
Universal?
park. Yeah, went there during Halloween season.
Hmm.
Did the scare thing.
Yeah.
Never did that.
Fright
I
Fest,
wonder
I
if they
think
do
so, yeah.
anything for Christmas. I didn't even think they were open. Are they open all year round? I guess they
I'm
are.
gonna have
right?
to say yeah, because I mean, if they're gonna be down there for Christmas time at Disney,
Right.
then they've got to have that open and have some kind of, you know, adult
I guess
Christmas.
as long as the weather is holding up, they must close for a certain amount of time at some point in the season.
Maybe. Well, I know they said they do close off certain parts of the park, you know, certain theme, like, you know, like they had the Harry Potter, they closed that down, but leave the rest of it open while they were cleaning it up or setting it up for the Halloween walk stuff.
Right.
I know
Right.
they did that because I said I was there one year for Halloween.
Right.
But I wonder what they do for Christmas. I'm going to call my sister. I'm like, hey, would you happen
I
to
could
know?
probably ask Tanya because her sister used to work at Disney, and she
Mm,
would know.
yeah,
She
yeah,
she was there for a while. So
that's great
yeah.
though. That is great. I wouldn't mind. See, so when I lived in Florida, I couldn't get my head wrapped around it's freaking warm for Christmas. Like I didn't even know it was Christmas my first year out there, bro,
Yeah,
because
it's
it was like
weird
it was so hot.
because
I'm
of the
like,
temperature. Yeah.
yeah, no snow. They're putting lights on the freaking on the palm trees. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, what the
People
what
still put
the
the decorations, everything out when you're there.
yeah.
It's pretty interesting to see, lizards running around and you got Santa Claus standing on your lawn,
Yeah, that's
you
the
know.
elves. They're like the little lizard
It's pretty
elves.
crazy, yeah.
It's freaking
But
hilarious, bro.
it it's just the same out there, but it's warm. That's
Yeah.
it.
And I couldn't wrap my head around it, bro. Like there was
I
no
know.
snow,
It
there
was
was no
weird.
cold. Like the coldest it got was I maybe threw on a bomber kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't have now I've got a shirt.
I think it
'cause
got
it's
to like
freaking
close to 39 or something once when I was
yeah. A
down
couple
there.
of times it got down. Like I know it when I know when it I felt that when it was 29 degrees, until maybe I want to tell you maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Then it got hot and it's like you're pulling stuff off. Like, okay, no, where's my shorts? Like it's too hot for this shit. I mean, but that's us being from up here
Right.
going down there. So that anything over 50 degrees, you're like, all right, cool, we could run out here in just t-shirts and wife beaters and
Right.
keep it moving.
Go out there
So
with your sandals, pick up your
yeah,
newspaper.
exactly. Yeah. What the hell's
Yeah.
wrong with you? It's hot.
Yeah.
AC still pumping and shit. You know what I mean?
And then when I was down there, that particular when I was down there, that Thanksgiving was actually pretty chilly one, and I was by the water when I worked at my job there, Auger, at the time.
Tarjay.
And we were right by the water, so it was pretty chilly that night. As far as I had to stand outside and help people with the line and all that shit because it
Right.
was Black Friday and all that other stuff. But it was pretty chilly that night. It was pretty crazy. And then you get home at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because they started early. And they let
Mhm.
me leave at like a certain time, kind of thing.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm down.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. Listen, I'm always cool with that.
But people decorate though.
Right. Yeah. People go bananas decorating, and it is a different experience, the decorating, when you see it in like the warm
Right.
climate like that, Like
You
even
know
up
what was
here.
great?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Tom.
No, go ahead.
Real quick.
No, go
Growing
ahead.
up, when I lived in Brooklyn, whenever you might have, and you go to Cropsey Avenue, you go to all those houses that decorate, like, you go all out. All these houses are like freaking totally decked out. And you would just go to drive through the neighborhoods to see the Christmas lights that people
Mhm.
put on their houses.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yup.
That was fun. It was a fun thing. That was a good thing about Christmas. That was always fun too, because the lights, the decorations, and how everybody has a different eye as far as what they see or how they celebrate it, which is
Right.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. We're gonna say
It's
Tom?
good stuff. That's what I loved about being in the city as far as that was concerned. And my father always decorated the hallway.
Oh, that's right. You did tell us that.
Yeah, I think I spoke about this once. And he would have the record player out, music playing,
Mhm.
Christmas music, and hanging everything up.
Yeah.
Menorah one side,
Yeah.
tree on the other.
I love some of the
You know, Hanukkah's coming
crazy.
too.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right. Yes.
that's coming.
Sunday,
next-
not this one. Next
Next
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. The decorations. The thing I love is when people get like the sound ones with the music and stuff like that, where they have like Trans-Siberian
I
all.
go,
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, but it's insane. It is freaking insane. I love that stuff. I love when I said I like Christmas songs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I do like the Christmas songs. I do enjoy the all the festivities. I really dig them. I'm not even gonna tell you different. I'm really
No,
digging them.
well, that's the whole thing, right? We talked about this last time on our last podcast. Excuse me, about how it's a good time of the year to have it. You're at the end of the year. Everybody's stressed on top of whatever else they got going on, so they got to go. Now they're going shopping. This, that, and the
Mhm.
other thing. It gives you time to hopefully let your head down, be with family. Hopefully things are going good for you, and you're just able to enjoy the season. And that's what's
Right.
fun about it because, like again, the lights, the presents,
Yeah.
the food.
Yep.
except for the fruitcake, of course. because
No.
jeez.
No
I don't know.
way.
I think
No.
maybe I've heard of one or two people like in person that
Yeah,
liked it.
that are like, I love
Fruitcake.
fruitcake.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
Okay, to each his own.
I
I
mean-
can't really say that's
Yeah.
wrong because
Yeah, no, it wasn't
But-
anything for me. I mean, it lasts what? I think shelf life for a fruitcake is like 5 years.
100
So-
years.
Something like
Yeah.
that. You know, I
it's
don't
like a
know.
sea ration for the
Yeah,
army. You leave
I
that
got the
there.
first fruitcake that was ever invented. It's still between that and mincemeat,
Yeah,
which isn't
Uh,
even meat. It's just fruit chopped up,
yeah.
like dried fruit chopped up, like currant and.
I'm
I
good.
don't like it.
so
I don't
I'm
like
good.
it. I don't
Yeah,
like
no.
it.
No, I.
So that's another interesting thing, right? The food is good, depending on whose house you go to, of course.
Yeah.
Who's
Right.
cooking.
right.
You know, it could be anything, right? Because we grew up. I know if I go back to growing up
Yeah.
in the city, most of my friends were Italian. My friend Joe Cab, who's Puerto Rican,
So-
half I should say, but he was still. His mom was straight up, and everybody's house was different. You know, the tree was always different. You know, like again, they have a different way of looking at it, or where
Right.
so it was always interesting going to my friend. I always loved going to different people's houses to see that stuff and be around them because they love the holidays so much. And it was always fun. They were never crazy.
Right.
It was always laughing and eating and
Yeah.
whatever and
Yep.
enjoying each
Good
other's
stuff.
company. You know, so that was a fun part about it, you know.
Mm.
And if you all lived in Brooklyn, you only had to do is go house to house. You know, oh, we got to go to
Down the
Dyke
block
Street,
and go
gotta
over there,
away,
across the street. Yeah,
gotta go away.
that's great.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was always fun.
So what
So-
are maybe we should let's go around and like what are like dishes that you grew up, was there any traditional things that you
Oh, yeah,
had
sure.
growing up during like the holidays?
Yep.
I mean,
So-
I know you got the
Well, I'm Puerto Rican. bro.
coquito,
Yeah.
coquito.
Oh, you mean that kind of? I thought you meant
like-
the food.
like
'Cause
food
everything-
and drinks, like-
Right.
I'm talking
So
about
the food, yes, was the arroz con
Right.
gandules, you know, with
yes.
almost anything.
Right.
So there is the yellow rice and pigeon peas, and then
Pernil,
coquito.
right?
Everybody. Well, we had the pernil. You had, you know, of course, we had the ham.
Yeah.
Right.
Depending on like Thanksgiving, anyways, it would be like the turkey.
Right.
But yeah, we had all that stuff. The my goodness, I just lost it. The pasteles. If you know somebody who is gonna make it the pasteles for you, papi, listen, because they like
I
you.
know pasteles.
The
Yeah.
pasteles, bro. If you get the pasteles, that means you had like you left a really good impression on somebody
Wow.
for them to go out and make the pasteles. because
Gotcha.
Um,
It's such a
Take
chore.
that- I got it.
I made them with
Yeah.
someone
Okay.
with my
Yeah.
friend's mother. Bro,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
way she did it is
Crazy,
it's
right?
labor intensive.
Yeah, dude.
Because the way she would make it is she would take the plantains.
Yes.
She did two styles. She did one with yuca and one
Yes.
with plantains. And she put it in the cheese grater.
Yeah, man. Yes.
For all, it's like
Yeah.
that's the labor intensive part is
Uh-huh.
getting that putting that through the grater. That is
Yeah.
like,
Because you got to get that texture. You got to get it down to those little pieces. Yeah.
and by hand. Like I think
Yes.
nowadays, I feel like you could probably cook it up to a KitchenAid and put the
Right.
grater
yeah.
setting.
Yo, yeah, you could. You could
do that. That
but
would so
everything
much
else-
time
but
saving.
That's the only thing that you're
Oh my
saving
God.
time on because
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of everything else that you have
Oh,
to
the
do.
whole
When you're
rest of the
wrapping
method.
it and, you
The
know, how you're
wrapping it, and you got
mixing all the
first you
stuff
got to cook
together.
all like the meat and
Yeah.
you know with the olives and all
caldero.
that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The big pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, like I said, so if you did, so between the coquito and the pasteles, if you got that,
But not everybody does the banana leaves, just wax
No,
paper.
right, some people,
people just use
depending-
parchment.
right.
paper.
Is that
She
the one
do-
you-
yeah.
You have to smash with the pan, that special pan. Is that, or is that a different
what?
thing? With the different thing. I don't know.
you
I'm
what,
just-
when you're making the bananas, when you're
You're
frying the
right.
bananas, then you would hit it with the pan, like
Right.
ding to
Okay.
flatten them out, some
Right.
to cook them.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, the plátanos and
Thank
the,
you.
and the maduros. Yeah. Then, but to make the pasteles, that's that stuff that's wrapped up in the leaf
Okay.
and then or into the wax paper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And when you're gonna eat it, that you just put it in the boiling water, make sure everything inside gets nice and warm and
And, you-
cooked, and
and
then
they freeze good too.
they
so-
freeze and they last 6 months easy. That's if they last 6 months in your
Right.
house because depending on who made them, they're really, really good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And there's different ways to make them too. So
I feel like you could because I made that way before I was vegan. I feel like you could. That's an easy one to veganize. You just got to
Oh,
get vegan
yeah.
meat and just that's
Yeah.
because the rest is
The rest is vegan stuff.
yes,
Yeah.
plantain
Mm-hmm.
and or yucca,
Right. Yeah. Depending. Yeah.
Pretty
Because
easy to
yeah,
do.
right. You could do it with fish. You can make it with meat. Beef, turkey,
Yeah, you can make it with
chicken, or
anything.
whatever.
You know,
Yeah,
so
you can
any
make it
meat
with whatever.
alternative.
Yeah. I mean,
Even if you
of
want to
course,
do like
too.
a seasoned tofu.
Yeah, and like anybody else, bro, you got to remember, bro.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's to your liking. It's to your
Yeah.
taste. So people like that's
But
a
everybody makes it
sacrilege.
different too. That's,
Right. So depending on
excuse me.
who's
Everybody
making
makes it different too.
Right. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, what about you, Tom? What was
Me,
your?
traditional foods? I mean, we did a lot of these, the typical, Americana type stuff. Like we would do the ham for,
Right.
or turkey and stuffing. We did do some like my family. Obviously, this is before I was vegan. We did like the 7 fishes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I've heard.
Christmas
I've been to
Eve.
one
Right.
with that.
Christmas, sometimes someone would do some Italian stuff. Maybe someone would make
Lasagna,
lasagna in there, or a ziti.
Yeah.
Ziti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little,
Yeah, a
gotta
little
make
baked
parmesan.
ziti, a little
I'm gonna-
baked ziti, a little bit of prosciutto on it, No,
I haven't had. I have
no, but
I
yeah.
can't because I can't have the
Right.
lactose.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got to be
Yeah,
easy when I'm
no,
having
no,
the
no,
cheese.
unless
you
you're
know
gonna
what I mean?
take lactate.
Yeah, I got to take the pill and whatnot. So I might ask
Yeah.
wifey to
You gotta
make
get
a-
prepared in the morning,
Hey,
right?
hey, honey, can you make me some, please? I want a lasagna.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. So then, with 7 fishes, this is something I never asked anybody, so I'm gonna ask you now.
Yeah.
Is it just? It doesn't matter how you make the 7 different kinds of fish.
I know, there's a lot of traditional things people do. They do the bacala. I know there's always like an octopus. There's always like
Right. Oh, you had
what's the little smelts
Okay,
like that? Like, fried calamari,
galamad.
that shit.
right, but you
But like,
Really? Would be
yeah, like
squid.
that stuff was
Right? So
always
usually
like the
squid.
traditional, like
So
the,
make it
but
that
like
way.
that was always, but I don't think it was mandatory. I think it was like whatever your
Always like this on
family
purpose.
does. Yeah. What? What? I didn't even hear that. I
Fuck
was
with the camera.
oh,
No. I'm saying that, but so if you're gonna have bacala, right? Bacala
yeah.
for you guys, right? Bacala.
Bacala.
Same shit. So that then you
Not a
had
big
to
fish
only
guy,
have
though,
it when
so
it.
for me,
Yeah, no, I'm not a
missing
fish guy
anything.
like that
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
But I'm saying like you would have to make that bacala fried. You would have to boil the calamari. Like that's how
Yeah.
it went. Like that was the only way to make them, or was that you this
I'm
year?
sure
you
there was
know,
different recipes.
well, that's what I meant. Like if there was only, it wasn't like the
I
seven
think
fishes,
it's
only
just
one way to
like
make it.
Yeah.
it's like
Shrimp
that's
is
what
in there, isn't it?
that my family makes, so we make that every year just because it's like
Okay.
it's expected, like those
Right.
kind of things.
Got
You
it.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think it was ever like, oh, we got to make it this way. Or
Okay,
that. It's
okay,
just
cool.
that's because what
Yeah.
they like.
Right. Yeah.
So-
'cause I say I'm not a fish guy.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
all, by no means.
Yeah,
That's what I'm asking. Like I've never.
yeah.
Yeah. No. That's wild. And what about you, Lou? What was your big?
Well, I grew up in a Jewish household, so I didn't have a Christmas tree. So we celebrated Hanukkah, but we
Mhm.
didn't have the decorations because we decorated the building. So we did celebrate in a sense. When I was growing up, it was at my Aunt Mickey's house. So if I was eating at my Aunt Mickey's, she would be making meatballs and spaghetti probably or something like that. I don't
Mhm.
remember. But I always remember that about her. So we had Christmas there. So we had a tree there. That's what I remember that with her. But usually it was Lakshan kugel, which is noodles, like egg noodles, and it's in a pan, and everyone has their own recipe. Some people put raisins in it, some people don't, some cheese, depends on what it is. My mother just used straight up noodles, but it was always moist and soft in the middle, and the outside was crispy, and then she also make potato kugel, which is out of potatoes using a cheese grater, just grating
Mhm.
and doing it that way and baking that, same thing. So that was also good because then you had the gravy. Sometimes it was pot roast. Not a big fan, but it wasn't bad. Sometimes turkey,
Mm.
But yeah, that stuff was really good. And everybody who knows Lakshan kugel or potato kugel,
Right.
they know what I'm talking about. And it's always different. Anybody else makes it, it's never the same as what you had when you grow up. So remember that when you go to somebody else's house, don't get excited
Yeah.
because it may not be the same as what you get. And you might be disappointed.
Yeah. No pot roast though.
You put what in there?
Yeah. You
Right.
did what?
So yeah, that was always cool. And then, well, yeah, I never really celebrated till I married my first wife, and then we had Christmas tree in the house and all that other shit. And then later on, my mother put one in. But the food was always good because even when you went somewhere different, 9 times out of 10, you always ran into something good, but that was always fun. My aunt would make cookies,
Don't
chocolate
they
chip, and all
Don't they
that
do
stuff.
like
Sorry.
a
I didn't mean to turn around.
Sorry, I know, we're getting used to it. No, but don't they
Watch
do
it
like
put on
isn't there like now like a Jewish version of the Christmas tree where they like decorate it like a Hanukkah tree?
Hanukkah bush or something like
Hanukkah
that.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that.
Yeah, I never actually seen one, but I've always heard about it all my life. Oh, you gonna get a Hanukkah bush this year? I'm like, no.
That's funny.
Hey, I
I've
still
never
put a
even seen
menorah
that
up
shit.
in my house, even though we have a Christmas tree. It's
Right.
in the window.
I think
put
it's
it
cool to
up.
have both of them up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and depending
It's
on
your
where you
culture,
work.
it's your heritage.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, but for me, I don't
know?
have enough room in my window because
I have a little
I
thing.
gotta
It's like
do-
this. It's
Yeah,
not big. It's
no.
not. It's a little. It's not
Makes you feel,
crazy big.
home.
8. It's only 8 lights.
Right. Yeah, no,
So,
I mean, because,
electric.
well, half black and half Rican over here. So that then, whatever Hanukkah stuff, whatever. Oh my God, I just lost it.
Wow, that's not good. That's
Whatever between
That's sad
Christmas
right now.
and oh my goodness,
Oh my God, man.
I just lost it. What is it, Lou?
New
I don't know.
Year's?
Don't ask me. I
New
have no idea
Year's?
what you're thinking
Christmas?
No, not
New
New
Year's?
Year's, bro. Like holiday.
Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Kwanzaa.
Oh
Okay.
my God, we forgot.
We were gonna get there at some point.
That you said Hanukkah, bro, and it threw the akka for me,
Yeah,
like
you
the,
forgot
you know
your
what I
own
mean?
shit, man.
I'm just saying. Listen, yeah, it's all right. I'm entitled
That's
to
funny.
one. I'm entitled to one. Forget.
Don't worry. If it wasn't you, it would have been me. I would have did.
it.
Trust me. I know for
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Kwanzaa. But I've never officially celebrated Kwanzaa. I'm not gonna tell you
But that didn't
different.
come until later, though.
That we all heard
We
about
were
it.
adults.
Yeah, I didn't start
You and
hearing
I were
about it till
adults
like the
when that came out.
90s.
That
I
never
think.
was out
Like-
when we were
like
kids.
late
when we were
80s,
so-
early
Yeah.
90s, I think
And
I would say.
yeah, but bringing it
Yeah.
up, and I never even bothered. It was. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a time when I wasn't celebrating. Like I'm gonna tell you, a couple of years that I didn't celebrate like no kind of holidays.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think I was just maybe in a funky place. In my
Okay.
early 20s kind of thing. I guess I'm gonna say
I get
that.
it.
I mean, I was there,
I'm
but
sure
I
we all
wasn't
went through
there.
that. Like in
Yeah,
life,
like
you-
I was there,
not
but
every
I was.
holiday was great.
Well, like I said, but then that was when I was down south. So I'm going to
Right.
hang out and party in Miami, as opposed to, hang out with the family real quick and
Right.
I'm out the door, I'm going to go and, I was out somewhere else, so
That makes
I
sense.
think it was just where I was at that, at that time in my life.
Yeah, the holidays are funny. Sometimes depends on. I've had holidays where I didn't get much and didn't have a lot, and things weren't going well. That sucks. But and then you move on. Hopefully, you get to the next place. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but it happens.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody's gone through that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's the PSA I think that, I like to throw in, me.
That's why I
Just
think.
try to keep your head right. I'm
And
sorry.
that's
go
why I
ahead. You
think
first.
the holidays are a good thing. Like I say, it's definitely a therapy thing when you think about it, because it's all about joy and happiness and people being polite and everything.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
kind of comes in at the right time.
Right. Yeah. Like just keep your head right.
Sure.
Like you said, be nice to everybody, because you never
Right.
know who's feeling what, when,
Right.
Everybody wears a happy face and, you never know. Yeah. Everybody just try to keep your head right. Don't try to overdo what you can't do, and time it out. You don't have to buy everybody's gift before Christmas. Why? Because there's half those people you're not going to see until after Christmas, maybe New Year's or whatever. And not for nothing, better sales are on the day after Christmas because everybody's returning shit that didn't fit and they got to get rid of it and whatnot. So
The next day, though?
Well, yeah, the 26th. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man, that whole weekend. Yeah, well, so like this year, what Christmas is landing on.
It's on a Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
Right.
that people are running around returning stuff. People are coming back from,
That's the
you know,
crazy,
whatever trips
That's the
and stuff.
crazy time. I don't even want to be involved with that.
Yeah, no, you do. You say that now, bro. You'd be
Trust me, I've done it
surprised.
before. I know.
Oh, yeah, the day after?
know.
Oh, man. Well, see, I like the crowds.
I don't
I'm
like
cool
that
with all
shit,
that shit.
man,
Yeah,
no.
no, I'm good with it. I don't
I
mind.
mean, I
it.
can get through it, no problem. Because I
Yeah.
just go into like I'm walking through Manhattan.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No,
Start
for me,
dodging people.
it's cool
in and
because
out.
there's something that somebody will return. You're like, oh shit, you're giving that back? Yeah. Yo, let's switch out. You know what I mean? And then, get something back, switch up something that you liked and whatnot, So here's the thing, because everybody knows, I'm into the sneakers. The problem is that my size of sneakers they sell out quick. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
common size,
It's a
right?
common
What is
size.
it? What's your-
10.
Oh,
Yeah, so between
10?
Yeah, so 9 to 10, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5.
12 is
right in
another
there.
size that comes
12
out.
is a little bit, it's another big one. So then, but
Right.
right there in that little space, they're sold out no sooner that they're hitting the, the
Gotcha.
the freaking shelves or whatever. You know what I mean? And it just it sucks, man, because I missed a couple of
Dude,
colorways.
How many pairs of sneakers you have already? You don't need any more sneakers, man.
Bro, what? Bite your tongue. There's a couple that I saw.
You're gonna have to rent space out just to put those things away soon.
Well, Not yet. There's some stuff I can still do to make it fit in the room. Wifey won't be too accepting of it, but there's still things, but yeah, no, listen. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What you
So
got?
no, I was saying, like, just wanted to change topics just a little bit.
Oh,
I was thinking, like, so like Christmas music, right? We
right.
all know the funny Christmas songs and all those songs, but like, there's a lot of songs that bring up a lot of debate where people either love them or they hate them. And I'm gonna
Okay.
bring up a couple.
Listening.
Wham!
Wham.
Last Christmas,
That's a
I
good
gave
song.
you. Some people, I hear people, they go, "Oh my god, that fucking song's on
That
again."
in that case, we're gonna talk. So we're talking
Yeah.
more about how many times it's played.
Well,
Yeah, I think
after the month time, you're gonna hear it all the time.
I feel
Yeah.
like that song by Wham, I hear that more than any other song. I
Really?
feel like it's
That
constant.
one does come up a lot.
A
See?
lot.
That's
Yeah.
funny because I hear.
Last
So this is
Christmas.
Christmas. So,
Oh.
that,
Oh yeah.
that shit right there. I hear that song. I'm like, fuck. I'm lowering the station. Like, all right, no, I can't do that one, bro. Yeah. So
Now,
they
how
know
do
it's
people
Christmas?
feel? Now, this is going to be probably one of the most controversial ones. How do people feel about Mariah Carey's
I love
All
that
I Want
one.
for
I remember when it first came out, and I
Yeah,
always
see?
liked it since.
You
I'm
know,
good
there's
with it.
memes about it. Like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
it's like it's almost Thanksgiving. She's thawing out.
I saw that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
I saw that.
that's
bro.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. But see, I can deal with that every other Christmas because they play it so freaking much.
It's
That
the
one's-
opening too. It's like din 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 din. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Ah!
Dude, yeah. I don't know, dude. Oh my god, I can't. Dude,
Oh
I don't
my
even turn the
God.
radio up. Like I seriously don't even have the radio on in my car. I'm just listening to the hum of the road because too much Christmas shit. Yeah. The youngest child comes home from college.
I was in
and
Maryland
he's
when
into
that song
shit.
came out. Actually, I was living in Maryland when that song.
Oh, dude, I don't even know where I was. I'm like Twilight Zone for that fucking song.
I remember that,
Oh, no way.
and I liked it
was-
then, and I still like it now. It's not bad.
It's not
I
a
would-
bad song. It's just,
It's classic now because it's on that list now where you're gonna hear it
yeah,
no matter what. The
Right.
Beatles, Paul McCartney,
right.
old school ones, Sinatra, Dean Martin, right?
Mhm, yeah.
I remember when that album came out with Mariah Carey. That I was in like 7th or 8th grade. I remember like some girl in my class was like, "I just got this album." And I was like, "Okay." I don't know why you brought it to school.
Yeah, right. Why'd you bring
Oh
that
wait,
when
maybe
I
she had a Walkman. That's right. That's back in the day. People had the
Oh, a
Discmans
Discman?
and shit.
Yeah, she had to walk real slow so I wouldn't skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. No. I just there's a lot of songs I don't mind. Tastes have changed. I like Trans-Siberian Orchestra, like those, like listening to
Yeah.
that. Like
I
I'm
was
cool with that
going to
now.
talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I jumped in there, guys. Sorry.
No.
Tony Bennett.
Go ahead.
Tony
But no-
Bennett. Well, go ahead. Say it.
Tony Bennett,
Yeah.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yo, I wonder what the remix for that.
But
would
it's
sound
funny. Lou has a funny knew someone that was in it right
Oh,
before
yeah.
they blew up.
like.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
played
Maybe
with
still
them.
listen to the podcast because when he used to be in the union, so he was the union rep.
I don't know if he still does it. If he does, well, shout out to him and Merry Christmas to you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything, for helping me out with everything, and
But-
and hope your family's good. But yeah, he cool guy, very laid back individual.
right before they blew up, he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, get out, man. He sent me a picture, and I can't look for it now because I don't know where I saved it. But I remember him sending me the picture. It was pretty cool. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny how you just bump into people and you don't realize, and you look and go, really, you were in that thing, like because I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember when that band came out, right? When all that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what that always reminded me of, bro? No lie. Remember back in the day, Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh yeah.
So every
It's like they
time-
grew up and
Yeah,
and
they
got-
did that.
and they start. You're right.
That's always remember because he had the
Right.
electric violin.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god!
yeah.
So
Right.
yeah,
Do you know
The only
it
difference
nerded
is
out?
they got a
Yeah.
little metal element to it.
Yeah,
They added a
right,
metal
right. Then that's what
element to
changed
it.
it up a little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, without the metal element, they're
Yeah,
Revenge
no,
of the
there's
Nerds.
nothing. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You know,
Yeah. No, I will say though, serious shit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna say that.
Tony Bennett.
All right.
A few of my favorite things.
Right. Yes.
Great freaking song, man. It's classic. I love his version, the best out of everything I heard. It's awesome because it came from the Sound of Music,
Right.
right? So he does it in such a way, and you're like, God, he just makes this song so much better than the way he does it. It's
Right.
just so good.
Yeah.
Really, I love it.
And
It's
that's
like
what
one
I'm
of my
saying.
favorite songs. I would
So
have to
for
say.
me, that's one of the songs that when I was a kid, I'm like, oh my God, we need something more upbeat, like something
Right.
just, a little bit more just catchy. And, that's what I'm saying. Now it's changed because I had all that
Right.
catchy, Run DMC and a whole bunch of other rappers and stuff like that, making Christmas songs. And then, there's that Trans-Siberian Orchestra, listen to
Right.
that a little bit. You had some of the metalheads and they had a couple of, of that rock Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah, the
and-
metal guys did their stuff
Right.
too. There was some famous songs for
And
that
then
too.
the Pentatonics, the acapella group,
Right.
they're freaking amazing, and like I said, must have changed because now I'm like, yo, this is cool. But again, I'll do it like every couple of days. I can't sit and listen to the Christmas songs all day.
Well, as long as you're not sitting there all day long, right? Look, and you're actually, I mean, you can always change the station, right? I usually do that sometimes
but every
too.
station now has like for us up here, I go through 3 stations and it's they're still playing some Christmas song, and I'm like, oh no, man, like I kiss.
If it's a good one, I don't mind it.
Yeah, no, I can't. I just
know
all
what
of
I
it.
mean?
I can't. Yeah, I'm mad. I was supposed to go out and buy an ugly sweater the other day. I forgot to go do it.
I forgot Twisted
Yeah.
Sister did.
Yes.
Only Faithful.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I bet you now he's on tour right now. I bet you money he's freaking Twisted Sister. I should say they're doing it. They're out on tour. I bet you money he's probably singing that song now.
And when he was doing solo, Rob Halford of Judas Priest
Yep.
did A Holy Night.
Yes. Oh, I can't even remember how that one went. I'd
What's
be lying
that?
to you. Judas Priest did
Or
Oh Holy
Rob
Night.
Halford. Yeah,
Rob
yeah,
Halford,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, a solo project. But yeah.
Yeah.
Amon Amarth, they're like a heavy metal band, like
Are they?
Viking, like heavy metal. They did Little Drummer Boy. Yes, for real. They did that shit.
Right.
And Corn did Jingle Bells.
Yes, that was a
Did
good
they
one.
really?
Yeah.
That actually sounded good.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. It sounded
Wow.
pretty good.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And Boys to Men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
did Boys to
Oh,
Men.
yeah.
Look,
Everybody-
even in country music,
You know
remember
what?
country music? had
Oh,
their
Yo,
own-
that's
listen,
true.
I like the country music. Listen, I'm not a country music person.
Neither am I, but
You
my
know what?
father loved country music, man.
I like the country music,
Oh.
the Christmas songs.
I lost
so-
you there for a minute.
I feel like there's a little. Oh, that's because I was.
Yeah,
Switching.
he was messing around.
I feel
touching
like
buttons.
though there is a little bit of a money grab with that shit too, because they know
Yeah.
that they're going to get residual because it plays
Right.
every year. Same
Yep.
thing with the movies. That's why actors always want to
Yeah.
get in Christmas movies
Uh-huh.
because they get that residual if it ends
Yeah.
up being like the Christmas. Like I said,
Well,
we were talking about
because
last week.
Look at what
the
happened.
Christmas
it was,
movie.
It
Yeah.
was
Right.
a rebranding of Die Hard.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
that was
Die
an
Hard. Yeah,
action
yeah, yeah.
flick, and then they said, "Oh, it's official Christmas movie because it's
Yeah.
happening during Christmas and all this stuff." Branded them, bro.
There was another action movie I was watching the other day that happened during Christmas. I can't remember what it was. I was like, Tara, this is a Christmas movie because it's happening during Christmas. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie, this movie.
This is gonna be a Christmas.
I
one,
forget
too.
what movie it was. Oh my god,
Yeah, well,
it doesn't matter. But we're
Yeah, go ahead.
no. But we were talking about Christmas last week.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
movies last
movie
week. So
yeah,
you know,
no, but that's it, bro. And they say,
And then there's no,
no, you
where's it?
first, you first.
No, there's songs like that are just corny for Christmas.
Well,
like
wait.
Grandma got ran over
That is
by
not
a
corny, bro.
That is the corniest
not-
Christmas.
No way.
Coming home from our house,
Yo,
Christmas
it's a
Eve.
great
You
freaking
can
song.
say to know
That is-
nothing.
Have you guys have you guys got the Indian?
As for
Christmas
me
yet?
and
No,
Grandpa.
I haven't heard
Sorry.
the Indian.
The
Christmas.
Indian Christmas, where the
No.
music is exactly the same.
Dude,
It's so
oh
hysterical, bro.
my
Wait.
fuck. So, you know, they
Yes.
got the accent and stuff like
Oh,
that. So,
you see,
yeah.
yeah, that's borderline.
Hey, dude,
Jingle
everybody's
bells.
listening
Yeah,
to it.
it's
It's a thing. It's not just me.
you
know?
feel guilty laughing at it, but at the same time, it's hysterical because you're like, this is so fucking
And
wrong.
listen, how do we know? How do we know?
I mean-
if it wasn't someone who was actually Indian,
I don't know
did
if
it-
it's fake
did
or
it as
real.
spoof, and they're laughing at it.
Yeah.
and around laughing at us like, look at these fucking idiots
Yeah,
making a big
yeah.
deal about it. Meanwhile,
You're spending us
Yeah.
Americans.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to
It's just
know.
like,
Yo, listen. Well, see, I don't think that that's a what you call it. I don't think that that's a corny song, bro.
yeah,
Dominic the Donkey. They get it,
yeah.
Dominic the Donkey.
One of the first time I heard that was on my father had CBS FM on. You know, I was listening to oldies,
Yeah,
and that was on
yeah.
they were playing that shit on the oldies station.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Brucey in them.
Yes, that's probably
Yeah, that's
Was
exactly what it was. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Brucey playing on that stuff, man.
Bob
Yeah.
Shannon, and they
The
always used to
Bob
have the
Shannon.
they used to have the echo in the
Yeah.
background because it was supposed to emulate like they were in like a dance hall or something like that.
Yes. Yep. We're going hop because at the hop
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. Oh my God. Yo, you guys are hilarious. That is not a corny one. What other one you gonna tell me is corny?
What?
Do you have another one? He's saying the corny Christmas songs.
I don't know if I think they all are in their own way. Like Frosty Snowman's corny, but still, it's a good story. You
I
love
feel
it.
like
It's about a magical being that's comes a certain time of the year that imagine that actually happening. So when you're a kid and you're watching that, you're like, oh, this is just the greatest shit ever.
I
I don't know.
feel
The cartoons were great.
I feel like the more popular ones that people like the most famous ones, like from back in the day, I feel like those ones are very show tuney. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like jingle bell, jingle bell.
Yeah.
Like it's very show tuney. Is that
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, no. It makes sense. It makes sense. I hear that. I think,
Yeah.
but that's what I think what made it so catchy and why it's lasted so long.
that's true?
And then it's just
Right.
a matter of depending because the way, like we said before, with Mariah Carey, the way Mariah
Right.
sings it, it just brings a whole different twist.
Holly
to it.
Jolly Christmas. I love
Holly
that song.
Jolly Christmas. You see what I'm
I
saying?
love that song. I can hear that shit. If you play that at Christmas and it comes up, I'm going to be happy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be Holly and Jolly.
I'm going to be Holly and Jolly
Yeah.
for sure. No doubt about it.
That's
It's
gonna be
a
your ringtone for the holidays, bro.
Jolly Christmas.
I'm
Without that song, it is
the
not a
best
Holly
time
Jolly
of
Christmas.
the year.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
For me, the songs aren't what make me happy.
Well,
To
It's
me,
it's the visual. That's what makes me.
I'm the opposite. Music. I feel like
Really?
Christmas doesn't feel Christmas without Christmas music.
Yeah,
yes, you got to have Christmas music.
No, yeah, you gotta have it, but that's not what does it for me.
So-
The visual stuff, and
No,
I'm
I
a
need the
music
music.
dude, bro. I love music
need it.
all
Right.
day long. But I rather see the Christmas
Right.
stuff than listen to the Christmas song.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, see, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Rudolph the
Yeah.
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
So now you just sang it. I don't need to hear it until maybe the end of next year again.
Huh?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're singing it now. I don't need to hear that
But I'm
song
just looking
again.
at a list of songs here.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of songs here.
Uh-huh.
Holly Jolly, Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
Which one was that?
Rock
Sing that.
Rocking around the
Oh,
Christmas
see, that's a good one.
and That
That's a
one,
good one.
that one, for me, kind of gets on my nerves. I can only hear it like a few times.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm
that
with you.
particular one's like, all right, switch it over.
But depending on who's singing it or just the
The
song?
original, I like the original best.
Okay, gotcha. I
like the
got
ori-
it. I
For
got
me,
it.
the original.
Yeah, I got
Feliz Navidad.
it. Feliz Navidad.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
Great song. Now you have different renditions of that, right? Because
Right.
Bruce Springsteen, his own
I
version
can't
of that.
with that dude, bro.
And I love that one.
I cannot.
That one is great when he does that one.
Nope.
Got the sax, he does a whole thing.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I love that one.
But you know what it is? I know
Tom,
people
do you
get
agree with
mad
me
at
or
me.
no?
Well, people can get mad at me, bro.
Got to
I'm
use
just-
words, bro.
I'm
We're on a
not, he's like
podcast.
thinking about it. I'm not a Springsteen fan. I'm not a Springsteen fan like that.
Yeah,
So-
I'm never a big Springsteen fan either.
But that
and
song
of
in
course, I'm
particular-
the Jersey guy.
Well,
I'm
you didn't
supposed to
have
be a
to-
Springsteen fan.
But,
But no,
I'm not a big Springsteen fan
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
but
yeah.
for that song for Christmas, it was a classic song from a different artist, and it sounded good.
Yeah, no, I hear it. No, I
yeah,
like that
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no.
That's a good one. You guys don't know what you're missing, man. Right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't, bro. I just
The most wonderful time of the year is one
The
of my
mo-
other favorite.
who's singing it?
Oh, is that Bing Crosby?
No, it's Danny.
Okay.
Danny Kaye.
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Yep.
The
I'll go along
most
with that.
wonderful time of,
Of
the
the year.
year.
Oh, I'm lying, bro. I forgot.
Which one?
So, an album,
You got so excited there.
Sound Soul Orchestra. That was a freaking disco
Oh, I remember that.
Christmas. That right there, I'll listen to that shit
That was
over and
pretty
over
cool.
again.
Yeah.
But that would get on my nerves after a while too. I'd have
Yeah,
to throw
see?
the fucking CD out the window. Smash up the fucking building next to me.
It's a good thing you can't get to my phone. Matter of fact, I'm about to play that shit right now.
And that shows how old I am because I'm thinking CD. I'm like,
I know.
get that
I didn't
damn
want to say
shit.
nothing, bro. I was gonna leave that alone.
Like a
but
frisbee.
yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll do that. Yeah. And it was just like a lot of the beat, like you could dance to
Right.
the whole disco. Well, again, that's the disco
To
kid.
each
so,
his own, my friend.
Yeah, that's
what's
where
so
I'm
great
at. I
about
need
it,
that.
you know?
yeah,
Especially if you're in your own groove and you're in your house by yourself, you got the decorations and the music playing,
yeah.
and you go in your own little world, like you're that kid that used to be in the mirror with a hairbrush singing in the mirror
Uh-huh.
like you were a rock star.
Yep.
you
Yeah,
know?
matter of fact, I might go home and blast that shit because wifey's not home tonight. She'll be home later.
Okay.
And, so I might turn around and get in and start playing that
Nice.
shit. Ba-da-dum. Yeah, I'll send you guys the video.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. But so with that, my gentlemen,
It is time.
my brethren, I appreciate y'all for being here with me.
You're welcome, my
Thank you
friend.
so much.
I appreciate
And,
it.
Merry Christmas. And
Happy
then we're
Hanukkah.
still going to be there. Happy Hanukkah. Happy
Happy Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
And happy everything else, of course, we don't know it all, but to all of you as well.
Yes. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Being here with us.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
that's enough song.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
And stay merry.